The Spur controls everything. The conversation is dominated by the Spurg. Over the next 2 hours or however long they stay sober, you will lose intelligence. Enjoy Theta Thursday. Your hosts, Dawn and Rhea, Mifune, and some shitty guests.
All right, hi guys. You guys do the intro. I will be right back.
Okay, welcome to this week's Theta Thursday. I'm Greg. The rest of these fucking guys aren't Greg. And it's guys' night tonight. No Dawn. She's doing a Father's Day thing. We've got a very special guest of honor, Mifune Swordgod, who just went, I don't know what he did. And
those elections.
What he did today was massacre Redline. He just fucking destroyed Redline. Head to head.
Yeah, bro. Why don't you come on the fucking stream? It's guys' night.
He got fucked.
He took Redline.
Come on the stream. It's guys' night.
Jeez.
All right. So, anyways, we should introduce who's on. We have some other special guests. We have Casey Downs, Mr. Fourth Time Last Time. Welcome, Casey.
Hello.
We got Marcus Tilingust, which is another sundering fucking superstar hero. How you doing, Marcus?
Hey, guys.
Ghoster, as usual. Ghoster.
Ladies,
it's always a
how's
pleasure,
it going?
buddy. Fucking Sanchki. Sanchki, I don't know why we keep having you on, bud. Really
Actually, I'm
don't.
taking place for Dawn. That means I'm actually a co-star today. I'm no longer a guest.
Did you have to sensitize your nipples?
I mean, we got names. Now,
that's right.
On the stream,
I just want to point out
we got
that Sanchki is in fact Greggles, and Greggles is Sanchki. So,
whatever.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, I'll be Greg. That's fine.
You have taken over hosting here, I guess, Sanchki.
Oh, look at me,
as
I'm
Greggles.
I have diabetes.
You might need the ability to grow an. I'm just saying though, Sanchki, you might need the ability to grow an actual beard to be able to impersonate Greg.
Does that mean I get to grow devil's weed too?
I mean, hey,
Oh,
look, you do
no,
you,
Devil's
man.
lettuce?
I don't think we're allowed to say that on Twitch. They're a very Christian company, from what I can tell.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know if we can. We've got Ragnar Schwarzkopf too, right? He's a regular, and he's
I do
he's
show up occasionally.
he's a good friend of the show, and generally a good guy. And last but not least, we got Dirk Stetille, who is I don't know what fucking Dirk does, but he does stuff.
He's British.
Welcome, Dirk.
I'm a person. I'm around most places. You know, many fingers, many pies.
Your angler games, it was running on the weekend. How did that go?
Yeah, we just wrapped it up. 3 weekends of tournament action. It was absolutely fantastic. Ton of fun to watch. Ton of fun to be broadcasting and be involved in. You know, congratulations to only need 2 comps to won like 30,000 plex plus another like I don't know 45 odd tournament prize skins. Yeah, you know, the top 8 teams got Plex prizes, and every team that won a match got some skins. It was just a ton of fun. We were working on that for like I don't know. It was like last November when we first started discussing what we were gonna do with Angry Games 5. So we it's been a solid like 6 months worth of work. Very happy that it's done and I can take a break for a little bit.
It was all worth it, though, right? Is that's
yeah.
what you're saying?
So much.
You provided more content in that short amount of time than CCP has for us in the last 3 years.
I mean, I wouldn't dispute that. But yeah, ton of fun. And I do want to say thank you to the CCP guys and the community team and CCP Aurora and like the guys in the art team who helped us out with like, you know, advertising and helped us out making sure that Thunderdome was working and added to our prize pool. Like CCP threw 20,000 plex into our prize pool for the teams and stuff like that. So like CCP really did like step up and help us out there. It's just unfortunate that the guys who are doing the work for that stuff aren't doing the work for the economy.
Yeah, that's
shit
a
might
fact.
actually get done.
Oh, yes. Boo-hoo, CCP sucks, blah, blah, blah. But let's answer the question on everyone's mind from chat, and that is, give it to Mifune here, the CSM. Talk about that.
Yeah, they had a big show today.
So they had a huge show on CCP stream today about the CSM winners. Unfortunately, I was knocked off about round 2, but that's okay because I beat Redline, and that's all that matters. And speaking of the CSM, hello Brisk.
The CSM.
Hey, Mr.
Mr.
Brisk.
Brisk Rubal.
Mr. Brisk has
Hi,
his
guys.
camera on. Mr. Brisk,
Feel,
Look at that shirt.
Mr. Brisk,
you suffer one more year. How does it feel?
Why are you breaking the
Glorious.
nameplates?
yeah,
Brisk?
you gotta break the
breaking the
brand
nameplates
new
because-
nameplates.
That's what I do. Guys,
you doing?
I have to say, it's so nice knowing that this is my last campaign that I'm going to have to do, that I'm term limited out. I'm not going to run again. So I can just be myself and just fucking laugh in the faces of all the people who are melting down right now because there are 4 Imperium members on the CSM at 8 nullsuckers.
Wait, so Brisk, are we?
Oh
are we
my
your
God.
second live interview?
This is the first one. I haven't done
this is
anything
your
else.
first live interview. Okay,
Yeah.
what do you have to say to all the fucking puppies out there?
Eat my ass.
Oh, praise Satan.
I mean, come on. What else am I supposed to say?
Attaboy.
This is how we do it.
Are you looking forward to this year on the CSM, Brisk?
I'll be honest. I was really scared when I saw the field of candidates because there were a lot of people in there who I know absolutely hate everything about me and what my space tribe does. And I was very concerned that some of them were going to get on and they were going to be very vocal about trying to push us all out of the game. And the best part about this election so far is they all lost.
How do you feel about the high sec ballot?
The non-existent high sec ballot.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was. I mean, to be honest, looking at the makeup, I couldn't have picked. The only person I wanted to get on that did not win was Ithaca. But if past performance is any indicator of future performance, which is not the case in the stock market, but it seems to be the case in the CSM, somebody is going to quit during this term, and he'll make it on.
All right.
So I look forward to working with Ithaca when he gets on eventually.
For Twitch chat, we will do the name and shame of who made it, who didn't, in a little bit. But since we've got Brisk here, and I know he's got Rampage Inc. in like 20 minutes, let's have a conversation with Brisk while he's here.
I have a question for Brisk. Do you think that Angry Mustache and Kaz are going to be able to knock some sense into Kenneth Feld's thick head?
I think so. And I think that having them there will be a good check on him because right now he's the only one that talks industry with those guys because that's what he does. That's his main thing. And having somebody else in there that can at least check his work, I will at least feel more comfortable knowing that I didn't miss something. But since, as I have been told by one of the lead Pappy FCs, I am the absolute most horrible player that Eva's ever had. I appreciate having someone who actually knows how to play the game. That's there
you're
to
terrible.
check
See,
me.
what's really
Absolutely
funny
atrocious,
is
Brisk.
even when I lost, one of the Pappy FCs has been screaming at me and spamming me all day and all election that I am the worst player that the world has ever seen. And I was talking to Brisk about it, and Brisk just goes,
dude.
Brisk is like that one meme with the guy with the noose that's like, ha, first time?
Yep. But I also reminded him, I said, look, here's the deal. This guy is bitching at you. He's a test FC, okay? He's bitching at you all day long because you lost and you ran and you lost, blah, 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 blah. You may have lost the CSM election, but he's still in test.
I know.
You got a better outcome than him.
Imagine being in test.
Just saying.
So, I know. Again, we've still not done the name and shaming, but Brisk, Mark Resurrectus made it to the CSM this time
He
around.
did. And,
How
and
do you feel
is
about
lifted.
no longer being the Wormhole CSM
I
candidate?
sent him a note when we got to like round 9, because by the time we hit round 9, I said, okay, I can tell who's going to win. And I sent him a thing saying, thank you, God, you finally got elected, so I don't have to be the Wormhole CSM anymore. He's like, don't jinx it, it's still too early. I'm like, trust me, you're all right. And I was right. So I'm very pleased. I like Mark. He's a good dude. I think he's gonna do very well by the wormholers. Whether or not anything actually happens in wormhole space this CSM, I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's not on the radar screen for CCP. Certainly wasn't anything they talked about at FanFest, and that seems to be the only thing that they're working on right now. But hey, he can go back and explain that to his people. I don't have to. I'll take it. It's a win for me.
Stuff from FanFest.
Yeah,
that seems to be the main thing that they're focused on. It's like they know they had these deliverables. They told everybody fourth quarter. I mean, that seems to be what they're focused on right now. And I'm fine with that because they made those promises. They need to keep them.
So we're primarily talking about faction warfare stuff for the next 6 months, foreseeable, kind of primarily.
Yeah. Think about it. It's faction warfare stuff, but at the same time, while they're working on the faction warfare stuff, a lot of the issues that are plaguing faction warfare are plaguing other areas of the game, so some of that stuff's going to get addressed too. To answer Futility's question, yes, the number of votes was way down.
Nearly 8,000 votes.
20% decrease.
This was the lowest turnout since CSM 13, the first one I was on. We had maybe 500, 600 votes more than CSM 13. CSM 13 was about average for back then. We've had a couple of CSMs that have been less than this one, but not many. I think this is probably going to go down as the fourth or fifth lowest turnout in CSM history. It's pretty bad.
So we know it was war is what you're saying.
Well, the war last time, I honestly, when you have everybody fighting, they all have all their accounts subbed. There's a reason to have Titans and Super accounts subbed, and you don't have a $20, 25% increase in the cost of the subscription. You're going to have more votes. So last time we had a reason to be logged in. Everybody had a reason to have more accounts, and there was shit going on. So the headwinds that we were facing coming into this election were pretty rough. Like a lot of people were quitting. A lot of people have quit. You can see the PCU numbers are down. The price increase did not help anything. And the fact that we had a number of situations during the last year, which unfortunately resulted in CCP stepping on their dick because they didn't tell the CSM ahead of time. And we had to go out and say, yeah, guys, they didn't tell us this. Sorry. You know, it makes us look impotent. It makes us look like we don't know what we're doing or that they're not talking to us. So people are, their overall view of the CSM is down. So fewer people showed up to vote. And that was the result. We had multiple former CSM members running this time. They all lost except for the incumbents. So that was weird. And I think in the end, it comes down to it. The blocks are the motivated people. They're the ones who show up. They're the ones who care. And the folks that are most motivated are the ones that want it the most. And that's like the wormholers this time, 100%. And I'm very proud of those guys for finally figuring it out. They didn't do what they always do before, which is grab multiple people, run them all at the same time, and then lose because they split the vote. They didn't do that this time. So good on the wormhole guys. But yeah, right now, look at the game. We got 15,110 people, 8 o'clock on a Thursday night.
So Brisk, do you think CCP will see their turnout was a little bit lower and try to do anything better for the next year or anything like that they could do?
I don't think so. I mean, here's the thing. Like we were talking about, somebody put a Reddit post up and was like, why don't they let us vote in the client? And that would be great. I would love that. That would be awesome. But the amount of work that it would take to make that happen, the amount of resources it would take to make that happen, is it worth it for one vote a year for a week? I don't think I could justify the money.
Sounds like voter fraud.
Brisk, I think this
it'd be pretty easy if they just brought the
browser back.
In-game
browser.
That's another
Bring
thing.
it back.
Brisk, will you bring back the Eve browser?
No. I don't want them adding anything more into the client than what needs to be there. They're offloading shit.
I want my calculator back. I want my music player back.
You got your music player. You just put my one on the background. It's great.
We
all have multiple
calculator
screens
still
now.
exists.
Right.
I'm 90% sure the calculator still exists.
What's your first windmill, Brisk, with this new year with 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your first windmill you're gonna tilt out on with CCP?
I think the first thing I'm going to want is I would like for them to start off with some easy shit that they can do CSM related, which is some more transparency. I want them to say that there's going to be a person on the staff who takes notice in the meetings and publishes the notes every month. I want them to go back and have somebody that's going to go through the videos that we did last year and put them out in a timely fashion. Just get some transparency and be like, hey guys, you know, you want the CSM to be successful. Look at the number of votes. They're down. Why? Because nobody trusts us. Nobody thinks what we're doing is real. They didn't have any meeting minutes. We haven't had a summit in 2 fucking years. Folks want to know what the hell we're doing. And they don't, so they're not voting.
It's also not just about you. It's also about CSM as a whole, about CCP, sorry, as a whole, and the general amount of like trust generated from the player base towards CCP. It's at what I would consider to be practically an all-time low. You and I have spoken on this a couple times, but also we keep talking about this broadly as like a vaguely Incarna level kind of situation with the era of scarcity and now Plexparity and the way player counts are dropping. You know, the trust just isn't there, and the communication doesn't seem to be improving. So what you're suggesting would, I think, be a great first step from CCP to start, you know, actually rebuilding that.
I also had a question for Brisk, being on the candidate. Do the candidates or the CSM talk to each other and brainstorm each other on ideas and stuff to approach CCP with, or is that like not a thing?
It depends. I mean, that we've done that in the past. I think CSM 13, we did that a lot. There was a lot of internal coordination on CSM 13. 15 and 16, not so much. I think the war was a big part of that. To be honest, one of the best things that I love about this new CSM is there's 7 new people. And of the 3 that are returning, Arcia has done 4 months on the CSM. She's still kind of of an unknown quantity. And Kenneth is not like a super hard over, crazy, you know, frothing at the mouth Pappy member. He doesn't even play the PvP stuff that much. He just likes to build his stuff. So a lot of the drama and the Sturm and Drang and the personal issues that folks had are all gone. You know, nobody that's elected right now can say Brisk spent the last year bitching at me on the meta show every week and making me feel bad for being horrible at the game. So I don't have to worry about that getting in the way of cooperation. And I don't think there's nobody out in there now that's an alliance leader. We don't have any of them anymore. I mean, we've got Kaz, who's relatively senior in Imperium, but he's not Mittens. He's not Merkel Chen. He's not Clavis. You know, so he's not at the super top. He's not the edge. And then you've got Angry, who's not at the top either. I'm a nobody. Storm Delay is like on the Horde leadership, but he's not their number 1 or number 2 guy. And all the rest of these guys are just regular players. I mean, Mark's an alliance leader in wormhole space, but that's like being a corporation CEO in nullsec. So in the long run, it's not like there's anybody there that has like such a massive ego and is so used to being in charge and making all the decisions that we're not going to be able to work together. So I'm kind of looking forward to this term in a way that I wasn't in the last couple.
When you go to the store to get a loaf of bread, Brisk, do you wear that shirt?
I only wear this on like July 4th, but I thought it was appropriate tonight since I got so much shit from some other CSM members for being too American. So I'm going to rub their noses in a little bit tonight.
Making me want to change my shirt choice.
There you go. USA.
No, Guster, you got the perfect shirt.
Yeah,
I
mean,
shirt.
You know.
Shirt. I don't know what it is about it.
Apparel.
I just like it so much.
I think Pando is going to bring something really really good to the CSM.
Who's
too,
Pando?
right? Like being
the
level of FC that he is.
Did somebody just say who's Pando?
Yeah, I don't. Who's Pando?
Sansky's mildly retarded, so it's okay.
Well, explain it. There's probably some other mildly retarded people in chat.
Well, Pando
is one of the lead strategic FCs of the Imperium. He was Talking Stations Player of the Year a couple years ago. He's always winning awards for being a good FC. He's created a dozen of mainline doctrines. He's the one that plotted out the death of Hard Knox's Keepstar and Rage, the first Keepstar dropped in the game that we killed a couple years ago. He's one of the most storied players in EVE history. It saddens me that you don't do this.
See, now everyone knows
in the
that wasn't that fucking hard, was it, Brisk?
I had to explain.
Does he
He's higher up in it leadership than Brisk is.
Listen, everybody is higher up in leadership than I am. Okay, there's like a dozen people on the stream right now higher up in leadership than me. Guys,
even
I gotta
SEMA
run.
is higher than
SEMA is way higher up than I am. All right, gentlemen, I will see you guys later. Thank you all for voting. I appreciate you all for turning out. When Imperium News is done, come watch us on Rampage. We're going to be partying up tonight.
Real quick.
What's
How
up?
many times did you vote for yourself?
7.
Attaboy.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Chris.
All right.
Thanks, Chris. We'll see you on Rampaging. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brisk Rabal. Our new CSM. Old CSM. Should we go through the list of who actually put on?
Yeah, let's do the list.
What we know about these people?
All right, we doing the
Run
list.
the numbers.
All right,
Let's
so
show the people the names.
this
Name
is
and
going
shame.
to cover the cams, so bear with me here.
Oh, that's all right. I can finally scratch my ass.
He is legitimately like getting out of his seat to scratch himself at this point, guys. You do not want to see this. But
that felt good.
So
Got into the
there
second
goes-
knuckle.
All right, so Kazanir, number 1 at 4,514.
What does Kaz bring to the table? Kaz is our finance guy, industry guy, right? So he's got some.
So
Kaz's a
Kazanir
big finance guy, yeah.
Kazanir focuses a lot, from my understanding, he focuses a lot towards things like the budgeting, the just like overall how much money we have. You know,
Mifune,
like
why is your
is my
camera
understanding.
broken?
That could be because I'm trying to edit name tags because I'm trying to get this webcam name tag thing to work. But no, because here's the thing. Every time we do the show, I get Greg, I get Ghoster, I get Sanchki going, hey, when are we gonna get name tags for the webcams? When are we gonna get name tags for the webcams? This is why I don't do them. Because people add their fucking shit and it fucks up the name tags and fucks up the placement of them.
So that was
so who's
Mifune's wonderful side rant.
Who the fuck's Casimir? You know,
Kaz is a big finance guy. He does a lot of strategic planning with just generally how we choose to make decisions with regards to the EVE economy. He works with all of the finance team. Angry Mustache is on there as well. Angry Mustache also elected to the CSM this year. He works.
Who's Angry Mustache?
The answer is going to be very similar.
Okay.
Angry does a lot of economic analysis. If you're a Redditor in the Twitch chat, you may have seen Angry's monthly MER analyses.
He's
every
probably
month.
the best spreadsheets online guy.
Yeah, he
ever.
breaks it down. Breaks it down really well. So as
Speaking of Angry and Guys Night, where the F is he?
He had a work thing after the actual election thing. I don't know if we could ping him and get him in, but
what a disappointment.
I mean, he depending on the time zone, he's possibly free now. You could.
All right. No. Okay. All right. So moving on. So we just got Briss on, right?
Let's just recap first. So with Kaz and Angry, Mittens wanted subject matter experts, right? That's what he said in the last Fireside, and we now have them. People that know the fucking numbers, and CCP can't go, well, this is the way it is. These guys are going to say, no, I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
And just as a note, those two, in fact, the top 5 people that you see on the screen, all got elected in the first round.
Nice.
Every single one of the top 5 people there got elected straight out of the gate. No mucking about, no messing around with the vote, trickle down or anything, just straight there. So
who is Luke Ananian? I can't see it.
He's the lead FRT candidate. He was top of the Winter Coalition ballot.
He's basically the guy who's going to leak to Norris. That's who he is.
What's he about?
Okay.
What was his platform?
Bunch of
the guy who's
stuff,
going to leak to Norris. That's his campaign.
I see he's a countryman of yours, Dirk. He is from Great Britain somewhere. It has the Union Jack, so it could be from any of those countries over there, right?
I wouldn't know, but honestly, dude, from what I can tell from his forum post, dude's a PvE guy primarily. He like I say, he was lead on the fraternity ballot, which is
You're telling me the lead on fraternity ballots good at PvE? Color me surprised.
I didn't think fraternity, like, they don't know much about voting over there. I didn't think they'd get someone on.
They got organized. Like the dude, the image there says 4,111 votes. That's the final number of votes that he ended up with. But yeah, dude stormed into it with like nearly 4,000 votes or something in the first round, easily cleared the quota, and then gave a bunch of trickle down to our 5th candidate, Kenneth Feld, who would not have been elected in the first round without the trickle down from the FRT ballot.
Now, who is Kenneth Feld?
He's a PL indie guy who isn't... he has some questionable opinions.
So what you're saying is the top 5 minus Brisk are nerds for the game. Industry nerds. Spreadsheet nerds. Yeah?
3 of the top 5 for sure.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Including Luke as well. Alright, so now let's...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the subhumans on the bottom 5, okay? Jesus. So from what I understand, Storm, we didn't want him on there, correct?
He's the primary horde guy. He didn't get on till the 30th round.
Jesus.
Right? So Greg, you was gonna throw a question at me.
30th?
Yeah, Greg was gonna ask me a question about what was the most surprising thing about the CSM elections. It was that, right? 5 people get elected straight away. And then you have 30 rounds of single transferable vote trickle down to get to the 6th person elected. Which was
I also see by his card here that he's a Frenchman.
I
think that's what that flag is: blue, white, and red.
Nope, that's not the French flag. The French flag's all white, Greg.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
So, in terms of how many rounds there were like 36, 37, something like that.
And I have no idea how rounds work.
They need to buy some better Dominion voting machines. 30 fucking rounds to get to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people.
So here's a very basic breakdown of single transferable vote.
Yeah, break it down for us Americans who only have 2 colors to pick from, really.
Yeah, so basically with single transferable vote, you have X amount of slots on your ballot.
Already confused.
In this case, it's 1 to 10. You number them by preference. Right? So you fill in who you want as your first preference guy, your second preference guy, your third preference guy, all the way through to number 10. You can
you vote for, not against?
Vote for, yes. These are people you want elected by preference.
Yeah, so, American would not understand that terminology right there.
Yeah. You really want Casimir elected, and then if Casimir can't be elected, or if Casimir is already elected, you want to vote for Angry Mustache. And then if Angry Mustache is already elected by the time your vote is counted, then you want it to be Brisk or Pando, and so forth. This is why we fill up our ballot with 10 slots, and we recommend that everyone votes the way the state recommends, because otherwise people would get really confused.
In order.
Voting is bad.
When you have X amount of slots for the thing, so there are 10 slots and you get 10 ballot positions, people have to pass a certain threshold of votes to then be elected. If they pass that threshold, any further votes for that person go to the next person on the list. So Casimir got 4,500 votes straight up. He only needed 2,661 votes to actually be elected to the CSM. So, there was somewhere in the region of, 1,900 votes that then got trickled down to both Angry Mustache and Brisk Rubal, which pushed them over the edge in the first round. So that's why they got elected in the first round. The trickle down from Casimir hit Angry and Brisk and pushed them onto the CSM. This gets really weird when you consider that every round of voting, the person with the lowest amount of votes is removed from consideration, and their votes are passed on to the next person in the line of preference.
Back up the line?
Down the line.
What happens if the person just voted for a single player and put no one else in like the little box?
Those ballots are wasted, and that vote threshold that I mentioned, that comes down in proportion to the number of votes that are wasted. So if like 10 votes are wasted, you might actually need to get in the third round, you might actually need like 4 votes less to meet the threshold to be elected than you would have had to meet in the first round. Wow. And you just slowly work down the list until you have the top, in this case, 10 candidates with the most amount of votes. This is also why
potentially didn't. So, like the 30th round people, they didn't potentially get 68 votes. Those were potentially transferred from somebody else to them.
This did actually happen tonight. So, right, everything to number 7 was clean and clear. They made it over the threshold at the time. Then Arcia Elkin, if you know, looking at the image, Arcia Elkin has 2,593 total votes.
Yep.
That put her over the threshold at her point. But if you look at it, Storm Delay and Pandoralica have less votes than Arcia. Yeah. This is because Arcia Elkin, in the very last round of voting, picked up more than 600 votes from the person in slot 12, which put her over the edge, and then had us in a situation where Mark Resurrectus and Jinx, however you say that, were the two people with the most amount of votes remaining, which is how they got on. They didn't meet the threshold, they were just the people with the most votes remaining.
So was 2,500 the threshold then, Dirk?
It started out, like I say, at 2661. By the time it got to the end, it was like 2,500-ish, somewhere around that. Like, a chunk of votes were wasted because people didn't put every single slot. You know, this is why we do a ballot with 10 people on it. Because if the people above you, or above wherever, get elected, and your vote hasn't been counted yet, it trickles down to other people that we like.
It's super confusing.
Yeah.
It's a ton
it's
of
really not. It's really not. So think about it. Think about it this way, right? All right. So think about it this way. So when the voting system is counting the votes, so Kaznir is obviously the best example here, right? So the threshold is 2,600 and whatever votes, right? The 2,600, right? Generalized vote count, right? So then the first person to vote for Kaznir, right? That's vote number 1. Then the second person is vote number 2. So you keep going down the list, right? Basic addition here. And he reaches 2,600 votes. Boom, he's elected. In the United States, this is how the presidential, or more likely more simply, the primary election in the United States works, right? Like they reach that count and then it's done. They get the presidency. There's no point in looking at anybody else who voted for that person, right?
Making that comparison is absolutely horrendous because it's a completely different vote system.
I know. Talking yourself into a corner here, bud.
So anyway, shush. So then those additional 2,000 people that also voted Kaznir, instead of those votes going out the window, those votes get transferred to the person's secondary choice. And in most cases, that secondary choice was Angry Mustache. And so some votes went to him, some votes went to other people for people that put in their number 2 slot. Like, any of those extra votes after the threshold get thrown to whoever you put your number 2 candidate as. Which is why it's a very bad idea to leave an empty slot when you're voting for the CSM. You should always, always, always fill up 10 slots, no matter what. right?
Yeah,
Because though you don't know that if your extra for all you know, your extra vote could make or break the difference between one of those 10 candidates getting elected.
Okay, so yeah, just to kind of you can vote for 10 people and none of them get elected if they don't have enough overall votes. But if the people you are voting for are organized, and this kind of feeds into Seeds Aplenty in Twitch chat saying that independent voters are a new force to be reckoned with, and that goon tyranny on the CSM is seeing its sunset. I'm going to point out a couple facts here. First, the goon CSM ballot with all 10 people on it saw 5 of our people that we would like to see elected actually make it to the CSM. We managed half of our ballot on the CSM. Thanks. Secondly, the only people that were elected in the first round, which was in fact the only people who were elected until the 30th round, were 3 Imperium members, a fraternity member, and a PanFam member. And the PanFam member wouldn't have got in without the trickle down from the fraternity member. You guys can't get organized to save your fucking lives.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. You just got to put a ballot together and have everyone work the ballot, right?
But
Doesn't
that work in our favor if they're not organized?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course it does.
But of course, if they're gonna sit there and bitch, whine, and moan about how we're organized, well, whose fault is it for not being organized with a plan?
I don't know about the rest of the blocks. I'm not going to talk about specifics, but I do know for a fact that we spent within the Imperium, a lot of time looking at candidates and who we think would be good representatives, and, putting together our ballot such that we thought it would work out, and also we are organized enough to have people vote as the state recommends. So
now Jinx got on, right? And Jinx is a brave dude.
Yeah.
But we're okay with that.
Jinx was on our ballot for in position 7, maybe 8. I'm just finding.
We had him on. We had him on.
Yeah, no, we had him on the ballot. I'm
he seemed like a pretty good guy.
Yeah, I like Jinx. Jinx, he's going to be a good representative for new players, and he's not going to represent his own interest or Brave, or maybe he does, but either way, he's going to go into the CSM with a lot of experience of how to treat new players. CCP is going to try to do something stupid, introduce new players just have to spend $300 to skill inject, and he's gonna be like, no, that's actually pretty fucking stupid. He's gonna be able to communicate that pretty intelligently. Unlike the nerds on the first 5 rows, they just know how to do spreadsheets, right? They barely know how to talk to people. But then we got Jinx, who's just kind of carrying the team in that regard.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that
nerds
who don't know how to talk to people,
except for Brisk. Brisk knows people.
So did the industry people get anyone that's going to be like the hero for industry?
Angry Mustache and Kaznier both are just equally going to save us from the industry hell that we've been in with Feldistry. They are going to finally be able that when Kenneth Feld decides to run his mouth to the CSM and or to CCP and be like, oh, well, we need more nerfs, we need more shit. Angry and Kaznier are about to pull out the fucking spreadsheets being like, hey, yo, guess what? Nullsec is fucking dog shit. Get rid of the BRM, get rid of the fucking Arcanor and Bistot and belts and whatnot.
The fact of the matter is that CCP don't know what their own numbers tell them, 90% of the time. There are a huge number of people in the community. Steve Renukin, who ran and was previously on the CSM and didn't make it this time around, is also another one who puts in time and figures out what the algorithms and the equations that CCP run on actually are, rather than what CCP assume they are, or how X mechanic, how CCP think X mechanic works instead of how it actually works based on the numbers. And so yeah, Kazanair, Angry especially. Angry is going to be like the drill down into the detail spreadsheets kind of guy. Kazanair will kind of be able to extrapolate that to a broader kind of ecosystem level view. Those guys are going to be able to communicate for sure. They'll have the numbers, they'll have the data, they'll have spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations to show CCP.
Fucking nerdy ass shit right there.
Hey, look, CCP listen to the numbers. They look at the numbers. If you can prove to them that their numbers are fucked.
But Sansky, what do you do for a living? Aren't you like a fucking professional nerd?
I don't want to talk about it. I like to be in character at this time of day, which is just to kind of be a brick eating fucktard. Okay, it's just so much easier on my head.
So, what do you like to do the rest of the day, Sanshki?
Furiously masturbate.
And I heard it was guys' night tonight.
It is. Yeah, Dawn is
a circle jerk.
It is indeed.
Dawn's out to dinner for Father's Day dinner with her dad. Salute there, Mr. Rhea.
So we can talk about things like explosions and ending women's suffrage. Just fucking bro down.
I've got one, man. They got this stuff, Gold Bond fucking spray, right? And it's really hot right now. So if you spray, it's like super fresh and it's a spray. If you spray your balls with this stuff, it eliminates leg stick.
Really? So basically, if you tape it around and you have it always going, you can flash bomb it down your pants and it just feels great for the rest of the day.
Oh man, it's fucking fantastic. It's like a super breath of cold, fresh, fucking Gold Bond air on your balls.
One thing I want to point out that I didn't really mention earlier is Marcus has got his camera open right now, and I like the girlfriend angle we have on the camera.
It's because I have the color filters on to take out the black background of the Twitch of the Discord cams, and since he doesn't have a light on, which he finally turns on, realizing his entire room is full of black shit.
That's funny.
I mean, it's half fixed now, I guess.
It's fixed enough. You know what?
But yeah, you realize, Greg, that you can buy boxes to kind of help with that problem without needing to have a reusable spray or whatever. You don't have to.
I wear boxers, dude, but I'm fucking 52 years old, Dirk.
When
you get to be older gentlemen, your balls tend to do some fucking things that are what younger balls do.
I'm gonna have to send you a link to this underwear company that legitimately does stuff to help prevent chafing, and it's
better not be fundies, because I've seen fundies.
Oh no, these are pretty great.
He's gonna send you adult diapers.
50. I'm not sure. Hey, look, they don't actually help with chafing. In fact, they just make it worse.
Adult diapers.
Make sure it's the same brand he already uses, though.
Probably.
Yeah, adult diapers, that'd be used for long fleets, right?
Oh yeah, I've definitely used them on fleets sometimes.
What you do, the pro move, is you go to Mexico and get the optional colostomy operation. And then just put a catheter in, and you're
that's actually a really good idea. You know how some people they have a whole desk and they build their PC inside their desk. Well, you can also put a plug in for your colostomy bag and your catheter, and so you can see the ooze flowing out of you through your desk. That'd be so cool with some LED lights and shit.
RGB catheter,
liquid cooled.
There you go.
You can cycle things in and out. Oh my god! Get a dialysis machine in there too.
There you go, Greg.
Oh no, that's like boxer briefs, man. I can't wear those. They're too constricting. My balls need to be free at all times, sir.
I mean, I don't know, man. They are actually pretty good for the chafing thing. So
I'm not worried about chafing. I just don't like the sticking.
Greg, I learned if you ball out too much, you can get testicular torsion. Doesn't feel great.
I don't.
True fact. Yeah, Thai boxers help with that.
I mean, is this the point at which we like start reminding people that they should be looking after themselves in that regard?
It's very hot out there. There's a heat wave right now going across the United States and Canada, and everyone. Yeah, and Europe maybe. Who cares about Europe?
It's a big hit.
I want everybody to be very careful of themselves, and also, like, if you have elderly relatives, check in on them, please. And
because they
also,
may be dead,
and maybe
their money for gas.
It's not. Listen, and also your pets too. Make sure your pets have water. And what I used to do is
they may be dead, and you need to eat them for the price
that's
of inflation on grain.
You got gas and food right there. This is a good heat wave.
What to do is get your dog's dish, right? Fill it full of water, put it in your freezer, right? And then give it to the dog, and it's like a great big fucking water popsicle for your dog. I did that to my rooster.
If I put the dog in the freezer, will it be a meat popsicle?
It's probably not a good idea, dude.
Freezer to cool it down.
See, what's really what's interesting is at the restaurant I work at, we have an option for a dog
Wendy's?
burger. No, it's not. I haven't worked in Wendy's in almost
dog
2
burgers
years.
now? Oh shit!
Oh my god, I haven't worked for Wendy's almost 2 years, guys. It's been...
We give you so much shit. I'm sorry. You work for some small
restaurant
now, right?
I work for a small dive bar, and we have this we sell it as a dog burger. It's like $5, and
that's a Chinese restaurant. That's not a dive bar.
No, we just cook a well done burger, and we chop it up, and we have these little dog bowls. And if someone is sitting outside on the back patio tables, then and they bring their dog, we'll feed the dog a little bit of a burger.
I thought you're feeding people dog bowls. It's like you got a homeless problem or something. So you scoot a dog bowl out there.
But Mifune, do you still get a discount from Wendy's from friends that you still have at Wendy's?
Unfortunately, no. What's really funny is that all of the people I ever worked with at that Wendy's are now gone, including my boss, who put his 2 weeks notice in like a month ago because they were so understaffed he couldn't handle the stress that it was causing him.
Oh shit.
So he put in his 2 weeks, and then here's the thing is that for a lot of people who live in North Carolina, especially in the Raleigh area of North Carolina, if you try to go anywhere past 10 p.m., you will maybe find 2 bars open. Everything around here closes at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And that Wendy's was the only place in my town that was open until 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. Even half the bars would close before my Wendy's would close. And now, the Wendy's I used to work at closes at 9:30.
Well, this is guys' night, Mifune. Can't you get a job working construction, digging holes or something?
Driving.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still processing your manager, who presumably was the guy who ran the place, only had a 2-week notice period.
Was he a GM?
That's standard. He was the GM, and that is standard in the US, Dirk. A 2 weeks. A 2 week standard is 2 weeks is pretty standard in the US, no matter what job you're working.
And I don't know if it's different anywhere else, but legally wise, you don't have to put your 2 weeks in. You're free to fucking walk out whenever you want.
You could just walk the fuck out whenever, and especially in the state of North Carolina, like a lot of other states, they can actually fire you for whatever the hell reason you want, whenever they want.
True that, baby. That's freedom bird right there.
Wow.
So Mifune,
my mind boggles.
What's the most manually thing that you can order from a Wendy's?
I would definitely say get a home-style chicken sandwich, remove the pickles, slap some cheese and mayo and bacon on there, and that shit's delicious.
Let it sit in the sun for 3 days, then you fucking eat it.
Sunbathe the Wendy's.
Look, the answer was obviously the milkshake.
The Frosties at Wendy's are good, but the problem with Frosties is no matter what size you get, it's always too much. With the amount of sugar that are in those things, even a junior size, and I can't finish the whole thing.
That's such an un-American thing to say.
Mifune, I've heard that you can single-handedly in one suck take a whole Frosty through a straw.
Does it bring the boys to the
straw?
You know what, Greg? He walks away. You know what? Have you guys seen that Sprite challenge on TikTok the past couple of weeks?
No, because I'm a grown man. I don't have TikTok.
All right, because I'm the child here.
I'm a big
so,
boy.
No, so there's this TikTok challenge going around that you can't chug an entire Sprite without burping once.
Okay, so
it's
at this
impossible
Who's
to
got
do
Sprite?
it.
Who's got Sprite? Who's doing this? Right now?
Whoa. I think we need to stop and recognize for a second that Mifune has just done the most evidently Zoomer thing I think I've ever come across Mifune doing.
What's that?
Which is talk about a TikTok challenge that nobody else knows what the fuck he's talking about with.
See, here we go. Even I don't know it.
All right,
Zero
Greg.
sugar.
You gotta chug the whole thing without burping. Go for it.
Oh, who's
know,
got
my
the
Zoomer
Sprite?
deal.
Hey, center on this camera.
This is gonna be funny. And if you puke, make sure you do it off camera.
You know,
No
in my
fucking way, bud. If I
Dude.
puke, it's gonna be right into the camera. I ain't
Dude.
wasting that.
I ain't trying to risk the Twitch TOS for this.
Who cares
I
if
mean-
you puke, you puke.
You know, in my
This is so
generation,
cool, man.
we also had a Sprite challenge, except we didn't have electricity back then. So basically, it was a 2-liter bottle and 2 bananas. You couldn't consume all that without throwing up. That was the challenge. I never did it because I wasn't cool enough. But you should give that a try, Mifune.
Wait,
No,
what's that?
the-
What's that candy that makes the carbonation go crazy?
Mentos. Yeah.
No. There's Mentos and then there's Pop Rocks because Pop Rocks do the same thing as Mentos.
Let's go, Greg.
Go, Greg.
Clean it out.
Chug.
Chug.
You've had like 20 years of alcoholism to prepare for this moment. Don't laugh. Focus.
He's got his
Okay, come on, Greg, you got this.
Come on. Like a good girl. There it is.
Oh, drink that milkshake.
Dude, he's taking forever.
Keep going.
He's gotta be almost there. Come on, Greg.
Come on, you gotta be almost there, dude. There's no way you take over a minute to drink a
Wham.
whole ass 12-ounce can.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
You gotta crush it on your head when you're done too.
You just gotta play the long game and like.
Greg, you're gonna have to put so much fucking insulin in your pump after that.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey,
boy.
there we go.
Oh, you even
Mifune.
pushed the
He
can.
did that in
fake
one.
news.
There's your Zoomer shit right
There
there.
you go.
Fuck off.
Fucking children.
I mean,
Never-
Your hickory
What a
talker.
man. What a man. I'm so glad we have you
Yeah,
for guys'
this
night.
is a guy's night, Mifune. You're gonna have to go.
What?
I mean, you
Number
can't
two.
even grow a proper beard, Mifune. Come on. Get
Whoa!
up.
I'm
okay.
working on it.
Yeah, how long
Give
have
it-
you been growing it?
About a year.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
dedication. That is dedication's manly. All right. I don't want to hear from any of you,
Casey's beard is better than yours, Mifune.
especially you, Ragnar, who's not even on camera right now.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Ragnar has a phenomenal beard. I saw it live in person in Madison, Wisconsin.
Ragnar's a beautiful
Yes,
man.
I do.
I've,
Yeah,
seen pictures. I've seen
You saw
pictures.
Ragnar's balls?
Yes, those two. They were phenomenal, just like the beard.
they're hairy too.
Absolutely.
Now,
More hairy
Mifune.
than Mifune's.
Mifune, if you want to pick up women, lose a finger.
That's
I
true.
already-
There you go.
I already have a
Casey, how
girlfriend
do you
though. Why
type?
would I need to get more?
Wait, time out. We gotta focus on Casey
I mean,
for a minute because
Whoa.
this
that
is-
wasn't just a finger. That
This
was
is
like.
really impressive, okay? So, Casey, you are
What the
missing
fuck happened, dude?
part of a digit,
He's missing more than that.
and you still managed to put how many revelations in the cooker this week?
We got 10 revelations that are currently being built with Siege Green and a bunch of gas products and
Damn.
all that stuff.
And
Printing
you
those
shoved
revs,
those all in
baby.
the cooker in the last couple days.
Yes.
All minus half a digit, ladies. Pay attention in Twitch chat.
And I would like to say happy birthday. It seems like we have a lot of birthdays this month, so happy birthday if it's your birthday this month. Been
Oh,
seeing
that's
it for
right.
people.
Who's
Is
was it
tonight Maniac's birthday?
Maniacs, yeah.
It
Little
is.
Maniacs birthday
Oh.
tonight, yeah.
Why isn't he on guys' night so we can
Yeah,
name and
man.
He had to work, man.
Yeah,
Remember he said he had to
He
work.
had to
too?
work on his birthday, dude. That's
Yeah.
the worst.
He's taking a helicopter flight to the Four Corners.
No, you know what he needs to do? He needs to move to LA and he needs to work for that helicopter crew, reporting on all the car all the car chases we watch. Dude, I was so angry. Whale Sex linked one at like 1:30 late last night, and I was still up and I didn't see it until 2 a.m. So I opened the link and they caught the guy just as I was tuning in. I was like,
Yeah, I saw it. He was resisting too, and then that woman like got in front of got between him and the cop. She was like being a human shield. It was pretty good.
See, I remember that one time, and for those who don't know, in the Twitch chat, Theta Squad, we entertain ourselves with sumo wrestling, and LAPD bought a helicopter.
Public masturbation too.
Hey, buddy. Hi, how's it going?
LAPD got a helicopter for the local LA news station, and they literally do nothing but stream police chases online on their website. It's hilarious. And I still remember the night that they lost the Hellcat when they were chasing the Hellcat, and the guy literally went underneath the bridge, turned off his lights, and then blended in with traffic. And then there was that guy that went on for 6 hours. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah,
the guy that was like
stopping and like
he was going
really
like
slow,
2 miles an hour on the highway, and he's driving on his rims, and he does it for like 6 hours straight. That shit was hilarious.
It is funny to see, like, you know, in LA, because that's where the majority of them are. They give up. They're like, I don't fucking care, you know. Unless they like hit someone, they will go until literally the cops are like, this is not worth it. The gas money it's taken to chase this guy, because, you know, LA is kind of not great. Be right there, but you know, you understand what I mean. I forgot.
What do you mean? It's in California, the Golden State.
Somebody. I remember the last one we were watching. Somebody was in their car. Okay, I think they were having a mental breakdown, is what ultimately figured out, and he was just driving in a circle in the middle of a crossway or whatever it is. And eventually, what you got there, Greg?
Elon Musk was sued for $258 billion over his Doge pyramid scheme.
Good.
Oh, it's all crypto. That's all pyramid schemes.
Oh, well, I mean,
is that a class action
lawsuit?
lawsuit?
Dogecoin.
Mm.
That's funny.
Anyways, he heavily endorsed it. It's grounds for a class action, but I don't think it could like be pursued any other way than that.
It's grounds for a class action?
Yeah, that's grounds for a class action.
Are you an attorney, Mifune?
No, but
this is legal
guess.
advice.
This is an educated guess that I could see that as grounds for a class action lawsuit for a celebrity endorsing people to spend their money, and then that product turns out to be a fraud. There's class action lawsuits about that all the fucking time. Like,
have you ever considered
there's a lot of low-hanging fruit. There's a lot of
fraud.
low-hanging fruit in this situation, and like they should not have brought a class action lawsuit against him, especially when there isn't enough precedent already to actually do anything.
Oh, and Will Sex.
Because this is going to get squashed, and then no one's going to be able to do anything about it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Casey, I can see your face.
Will Sex, got a question for you.
I got an answer for you, Casey.
How's marriage life?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Congratulations, buddy.
Your fourth wife?
No, just the second one.
Just the second. Okay, working on the third.
What's his name?
His name is Sir Fluffs-a-Lot.
Casey Anthony.
Dude, that was some pretty good legalese there, Mifune. Have you ever considered becoming a public defender?
No,
that'd be pretty good, man. Could you imagine?
No,
could you imagine doing a crime and getting a Mifune Swordgod as your fucking public defender?
Mifune Swordgod, Esquire, please. I'll help you out.
My aunt's a public defense attorney. I will never ever
when you represent me in court,
business.
Could you wear that exact outfit right there?
What, my leather jacket and my Philly
please.
t-shirt?
With the hair? And the pubes on your chin.
Puke chin.
Oh man, we're getting near the end of our hour, boys. Boys' night's been fun.
Marcus, as the resident audiophile, what headset are you wearing this evening?
HyperX Cloud Alphas.
And how long does your battery last?
I haven't charged it for 2 weeks.
And how many hours are remaining?
Oh, let's have a look.
You haven't
So, Marcus,
Guys,
when
if you want a headset that you can listen to all the porn that you could possibly fucking stream in a 3-week period without taking the headset off or refilling your Kleenex tub, Marcus's headphones are the ones you need.
I just got the same set like 2 weeks ago. I haven't charged it.
What's ironic is I used to have the HyperX Cloud 2s, and they were really good. Like, I loved the HyperX.
Oh, they
Cloud
only
2s.
last like 30 hours, but these ones last 300
Well,
hours.
I don't like the wireless headphones. Like, I'm always a wired guy. I never like wireless shit because my ADHD like makes me forget to charge things.
You
like,
have ADHD?
No. Oh my god. But like even my phone, dude, like I'll go to bed, I'll watch Netflix, and then I'll totally forget to plug my phone in.
And then I forgot to plug my phone in.
But like I hate wired. That's what I preferred wired over wireless, but I had the HyperX Cloud 2s, and then I decided to go with Razer my next time around, and I got the Razer Blackwater headset, and it's good. It's all right. But I think some of the wires got damaged like a few months ago, and I dropped it. And I was like, okay, well, when these fully die, I'm going back to HyperX. Like,
is that the Razer headset named after the same mercenary company?
Lord if I know.
I've got to say the Cloud 2s are pretty solid. I was running them for like 3 years and loved them.
You can be me.
I only switched away because I went wireless. I went to Corsair's HS70s, and they've been pretty decent.
I hate shit on my face. I can't. I don't know what it is. I just hate stuff. I can't wear hats. Glasses piss me off.
That's
wearing masks.
You know,
exactly.
You know, isn't like stuff being on your head and face isn't like not liking that signs you're mildly autistic or something? Or is that
probably. Rather I'm
Dude,
autistic or not, that doesn't
what
matter.
What the fuck's wrong with me then?
That gets into questions of like spectrum disorders and stuff. Like,
because I know like some it's like
kind of vaguely there.
Like some like fabric types just don't work for people.
Yeah,
I have I bought a weighted blanket, and I didn't realize like that's for like kids with special needs, and I use that every night. And so, like, yeah, it was when I got the weighted blanket, I realized like I think I'm on the spectrum. You know, it just like all started coming together. You know,
weighted blankets are like kind of underrated in my opinion. Like I have a weighted blanket, and I love weighted blankets, dude. It's just it's kind of like compression socks, where it's just like one of those things where it's just, damn, that feels nice, you know?
What do you use
compression shorts are nice
for, Mifune?
I use compression socks for work, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Are they crusty?
No.
That was my next question.
Think about
you have a job again, Mifune?
The amount of absorption those things have.
But nah, like in the spirit of guys' night, in all seriousness, you know, Sanchki's been like, "Hey, these things were just for kids." Nah, like, you know, there's a bunch of stigma for, you know, people doing what they need to do to kind of.
That's like, right, man. That's right.
Feel
I
like
think
how they're doing, and nah,
if it feels good, do it.
If it helps you out, like,
feels good, do it.
Don't feel bad about that. Don't like play into the. Don't buy into the whole "it's just for kids" thing. Nah, it's for whoever needs it or finds it helpful.
And you know what? Also on that note,
don't feel bad.
Also on that note, I also
we are going to be a supportive guys' night here.
I bought a pillow that was for pregnant women. That thing's awesome.
Now, did you get the Egyptian cotton with the pillow guys?
Oh fuck yeah, man! I do not.
Did you get your pregnant woman pillow from my pillow guy?
No, I did not, because I didn't want to be beaten or whatever.
You know, I've been waiting for people to tell me what that is like the whole My Pillow thing. Like, I've been wanting to know how they are. Are they good? Like, is it worth?
You got to get the right one. So they make like different firmnesses of them, and like free returns if you get the wrong one. But it took me two or three of them to find the right one.
You know what? Let me
it's
grab
worth
something
it. It's
because
absolutely worth it.
Let me tell you something. Have you guys ever heard of squashmallows?
No.
What's that?
No.
Those
Okay, hold on.
little toys for
Oh,
kids?
they're not little. They're not
Is this
little.
a Hickory Takaru?
No, it's not. It's not. All right, hold on. Let me get mine.
This is about to be some furry shit.
It's easier to.
Dream.
If you shove something up your bum, Mifune, I'm not defending you against Dawn because she's gonna be mad.
Hey, look, no kink shaming.
I feel like she's like, oh yeah.
Look, we were having a supportive guys' night, Greg. No fucking kink shaming now.
So, this is the Baby Yoda Squashmallow, and it's kind of fucked up because of the green screen and whatnot. But it's a giant plushie, and this is me at full strength. Like, this shit is durable. You know
Spin
what
it
I mean?
around. Let's see the back end where the hole is, Mifune.
I think my daughter has one of those.
It's got a good dumper on it.
Yeah, I see that there.
Yeah.
So what's your nickname for him?
It's Baby Yoda, bro.
Yeah. Greg, drag him down, Greg.
Oh, it is some
good,
furry
okay.
shit.
Guys' night is officially done.
Oh, I see how it is.
Doge, how are you, man?
Been better, guys. How y'all doing?
You've been better. What's going on?
Delays at work. High impedance short between a pad and a VIA or something is going on. I don't know. It's problems with circuit shit. How y'all doing, though? What's going on?
Wait a second. How do you fix that? You got to get the soldering iron out?
No, I have to order a new board, so I'm about a week and a half delay now in my research, which is a pain in
Let's
the
just
ass.
get the fucking soldering iron out, bud.
Sounds like someone's about to get laid off.
And a bigger hammer.
Hey,
I
look,
could always use a bigger. I mean, my hammer's plenty large. Thank you, customer.
Whoa.
it is guys' night. You just gotta like get out the soldering iron, get out the hammer, and just like do it, man.
Just go for it.
It
Doesn't
just
matter what
happens.
you're doing. It's probably going to involve a hammer.
I think a hammer is pretty much required at this point. What type of hammer, though? That's the question.
Ball
Proper
peen.
mallet,
16-pound sledge.
obviously.
Big old fat meat hammer.
Brass hammer.
I'm glad we got different answers. I feel like we need a consensus, though. This can't be done if we're not doing it right.
You're right.
I'm
Let's
gonna
have a
change
vote.
meat
Except
hammer.
you have a ballot, and the first guy to vote, if he gets it, then it goes.
Oh yeah, and then we trickle it down,
Then
right?
it trickles down, and then we're just yeah.
So
We're
the
using
top
that
three
hammer.
hammers really have a chance. Okay.
Yes, but then if the top three hammers get voted for too many times, like apparently Sanchki's hammer gets to get a vote, and
Yeah, and then
don't
I
know.
win even though I didn't get any
Right,
votes. 'cause
right.
it trickles down.
Nobody actually voted for Sanchki, but he's on the CSM or something. I'm the
Yeah, my vote only counts as 3/5.
No.
We can't talk about that.
Real sex went there.
Hammer time.
We absolutely cannot talk
At
about
least
that
he
on
went there by
Twitch.
himself.
We're just
Um,
talking about
I-
fractions, man.
Hammer time.
I'm going here with the rubber mallet. It's got to be the rubber mallet for anything electronic.
I don't know if that'll break a circuit board.
They need to
Not
fix the
seeing it.
circuit board, not break the circuit board. Jesus, man.
He already said he has to buy a new one. We're just shattering this one at this point.
No, we're trying to fix this thing.
Well,
He
put
doesn't
it in
have
the
to wait a
microwave.
week and a half.
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah,
That works for video cards, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure.
worked for
Wait,
mine.
did we say microwave it? Because I'm down for that.
Here, Dosh.
Yeah.
I got what you need. Okay.
As a
Go
professional
buy a roll
engineer,
of
here-
duct tape. And a can of WD-40.
That's
It'll
it.
fix everything. It's all
wait,
you need right there.
wait. Hold on.
Literally anything.
I have something to make it move and something to stop it from moving. Ghoster, come on, man. Which am I going for?
Both at the same time. This is how we reach anti-gravity.
Or time travel.
On the
Or time
basis-
travel.
On the basis of what you've described as some sort of broken circuit board, you want to stop something from moving, and then you want to apply WD-40 to increase the conductivity of another part
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
and balance it out.
That's not how any of this works.
All things should be.
WD-40 doesn't help here because, I'm moving and I don't want to be moving. I don't know. This isn't going to work, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, if you don't want to be moving, you use the duct tape.
Seeds of Plenty says, I'm pretty sure at least 4 of you shouldn't be allowed to use hand tools.
We
Are they
don't
the
use
top
hand
4 that got the
tools in-
most votes,
Oh,
or are they the bottom 4
Whoa.
that were just trickled down?
Yeah, see, the
Whoa.
bottom 4, they're sub-heat.
Casey's definitely on the list. Casey's on
Nah.
Oh, I can't even use hand tools already, so like I'm off that.
Here's the thing. This is the year of our Lord 2022. We don't use hand tools anymore. We use electric tools.
Hashtag not my tool, Jesus.
There's like a sex robot for that exact thing. We don't use hand tools, we use electric. That's what that's for.
What's the best lube that we use?
WD-40.
No.
Something water-based.
Margarine.
Acetone.
No,
That's Canadian. That's the most Canadian thing I've heard all day.
Turning a can of compressed air upside down and then spraying it.
Never do that. You will burn your ass. I burned my buddy's ass one time doing that.
Why were you spraying air on his ass? What were you doing? I want to hear more
Marcus,
context.
what is this ketchup that they sell over there in
First price?
I think that's strawberries.
It's the best lube. It hides the blood.
Is that what Norwegians buy for? Do you have Heinz in Norway?
They don't
You
have
just choose that fake shit.
They don't have food in Norway.
Oh,
Are we even sure Norway is real?
We got Heinz. I just don't have it.
So my buddy went to Norway recently, and he's more of the liberal side of a person. You know, it's not bad or anything. He went over there. He came back. He's like, I'm so thankful to be back there because I fucking hate that socialist dump. He just complete 180. Apparently, he went to go like buy alcohol or something, and maybe you can confirm this, but it's like $15 for just for a beer because it's completely regulated by the state.
Right.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Mike.
Holy fuck! It's Mike Flood.
Yes, I
We got the flood.
So, Mike, I'm sad to tell you that tonight is guys' night, and you're gonna have to wait until next week.
Mike is a man. He's fucking.
He's not 18.
Wait, he is
hold on.
18.
Mike Flood, I heard you're going into the military.
To become a man. See?
When do you
is
leave,
doing
Mike?
that silly thing.
When's boot camp, bud? When's your last fleet?
Don't worry about that. If you read your pings, you'll know. One sec, I gotta get my webcam set up real quick.
I don't know my things.
No, don't fuck up
You
my...
don't want to see the fucking ginger.
Michael.
Did I just hear a modem?
You're gonna fuck up my dial-up modem. Dial-up modem.
I mean, I do
What do you
want to
mean,
like
fuck?
just.
You can't come to guys' night dressed like that, okay? Get a wife
There's that
beater on.
handsome young man.
I do want to circle back to this alcohol thing just as a point because you guys are all getting shortchanged on your alcohol in America land anyway because you don't understand what a pint actually is.
It's got
So,
a
like,
handle, right?
You're paying for a pint and it's like 16 fluid ounces. That isn't a proper pint.
Yeah,
So,
but it doesn't
like,
cost
you're
$6.
It is in
You're all
freedom
getting
units.
shortchanged for
It's
your
in freedom units. What are you talking about?
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say
Oh my
pint?
god, that ping.
Yes, a pint. A pint. You know, the thing you order beer in, generally.
I thought it was a glass that I ordered beer in.
Yeah, I mean, in America it's a glass, in the UK it's a pint.
You
I
order
thought you ordered
beer.
beer.
Mike,
by
if you're
the
ordering beer
volume
by
of
the
beer
can,
you
then
want.
you're doing it wrong.
It's a unit of measurement, for Christ's sakes.
You order beer by the volume of beer that you want, and typically that
Greg,
would
do
be
you
a
smell that?
pint.
No, what is it?
I smell war.
Possibly.
This is what we just asked for. Mike, are you here to announce some sort of war drama that we're
No,
about to go on?
no. So Mike,
Mike, that ping was oddly.
Mike, no, hold on, wait.
No,
Mike,
wait a second. Out of all people in the Imperium, I know the least. Out of everyone,
Well, that is true.
okay, so Mike.
Oh my god,
Mike is not
Flood, you
allowed
have
to
a fucking webcam.
Hold on.
Wait, is he wearing a suit?
Are
Hold-
we
I'm
breaking
wearing a
some
suit.
Twitch terms of service with this child? Holy fuck!
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Mike can't answer this because I know that he knows the answer. But since hold on, since 90% of us are puppies who are not in the right channel and plebeians, who does everyone predict we are going to war with after the State of the Union?
I was gonna say, who said
I
we're
can't
going
answer
to
that.
war? Yeah, who said we're
Wait.
going to war?
Man said it in the ping,
I
Mittens.
haven't read any pings, Mifune.
Mittens literally said, Mittens said, hey, State of the Goonian this Sunday, get your war machines ready. So who the fuck we going to war with? What's everybody's guesses?
I'll feel this one, Mifune.
Okay, you know what? Okay, so this, you know what? I'll say this. Okay. High-sec, maybe it's high-sec.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's
Maybe
it is wormhole. Maybe we're coming for their wormhole gas.
It's
we are coming.
Why
It's
is
ASCII.
Mike in a bathtub?
We're gonna kick ASCII, and then we're gonna go to war against them.
Yes,
Oh,
finally.
Yeah, finally.
Well, in terms of the serious questions here, why is Mike speaking to us from a bathtub?
Because he has Apple headphones, because he's dumb.
Yeah, Mike, where's your headset, buddy? I mean, this is like...
That is his
fucking
headset. That is his headset.
Is that better now?
Oh my god! The sound
that's better, bud.
That's my webcam mic.
You don't look
Oh my
normal, but you
God.
sound normal.
Who the fuck uses
You
a
just look
webcam?
like a drunk dad. That's about it.
Your webcam mic sounds so much better than those Apple earbuds, and I want to cry because Apple charges $40 for these
These
fucking
aren't even
earbuds.
these aren't even Apple earbuds.
They're
Like
knockoffs.
Sergeants are gonna have fun with that face.
Which brings us to today's sponsor, Raycon Shadow Legends.
How about
Your internet.
But no, like, Mike, did you switch to your webcam mic or from your webcam mic?
From my webcam mic. I'm using the shitty earbud mic of these $10 earbuds. Because
And
I'm
it's
a
so
pro.
much better. Holy shit.
Yes, that's a $200 webcam.
Mike, if you get with me in the DMs, if you slide into my DMs after the stream, I'll help you acquire a proper FC headset.
Okay, but why is he
wait,
wearing a
wait.
blazer?
Did you
I
just
wanna
say
know
he has
that.
to get with you though to get that
Slide,
headset?
yes, slide into my DMs. Correct.
Hey, I mean, it's guys' night. He can solicit who he wants.
Oh, how come I don't get that invite, Ghost? What, do I not look good enough for you anymore?
Guys' night? You sure?
Remember, if it feels
but-
good, do it.
Back to matter at hand before we
Does
run
that apply
out of
to
time here,
cantaloupes?
because we're already over time here by a lot. But what do you guys think? We are deploying, going to war. What do you guys? Where do you guys think we are going with this after the State of the Goonian?
Time to
this
purge
week?
ASCII.
You want to say
Pochfin.
Turn around.
Pochfin's a good guess.
Wait. Ghost?
I've ruined guys' night, ladies. I'm sorry.
It's a little ghosty. Hi, Ghosty.
Why is there a green screen behind you, but you never put anything on it?
No, because that's
Mifune.
that's a me thing. So the thing is, if you notice, Ghoster and Greg's green screens are both different shades of green, and that kind of fucks with the OBS program.
Hey, I've got the right color
Do
green.
it independently.
That's the problem. I've tried to do it independently, and it doesn't work out great.
I'm gonna, after the show, I'm gonna introduce you to a wonderful
OBS
thing that will
Ninja,
allow-
I know.
Yeah. It allows you to do so much so easily, and that includes individual coding for green screens.
Yo, Dirk, you remember when Eric wouldn't budge from XSplit? I'm the same way. I refuse to budge to OBS Ninja.
You're an idiot, but I mean, I guess we knew that.
I mean, so is
Moving
Eric
on.
when he
Hey,
refuses
guys,
to download
if you're on
OBS instead of
Spectrum,
XSplit.
You're all good.
He's an idiot that beat Redline.
Oh,
hey, damn right.
The fact that you beat Redline, you know what, Mifune, power to you.
You know what?
How Mike
What's
has
even?
just become like a static image.
What
Mike,
happened, man?
I don't know. Something's wrong with his camera. But Mike, have you seen the DMs that Maville sent me after the CSM elections?
No, because
Oh.
I don't pay attention to Eve.
I am gonna send you some messages and you're going to die fucking laughing.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
one
that?
sec. I gotta restart my Discord. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys, I have like a hella thunderstorm rolling in, so I'm gonna dip out before like my computer catches fire from the lightning.
Always a pleasure, Doge.
We know you hide under your desk when it thunders.
I was gonna hide on my desk at math.
And have guys' night.
That's the way of putting it.
You're welcome anytime, Doge.
All right, I'll come back later. See you guys.
See you, buddy. All right, Mike's back.
Yeah.
Hopefully it worked.
So, yeah,
There we go.
before Mifune gets really annoyed and makes us finish, he did have a question. I can't comment on it, but I mean, I'm sure the
Because
rest of you
Dirk
guys
probably
can.
knows.
What was the actual question? Like,
I have no
Okay,
comment
so
on anything
Mittens-
to do with anything about that question.
Mittens said in the ping for the State of the Union this Sunday to prepare the war machines. So that means we're either going on A, another Jeff deployment, or B, we're going to war. No matter whether it's a Jeff deployment, whether it's the war, who do you personally think we are going up against here? And I know Mike and
I
Dirk
got one
can't.
question.
Okay,
before we get
as
there.
I've said
do
it
we have
before.
a State of the Union for a fucking Jeff deployment?
True.
No. Okay, so I personally think that we're finally going to take all of the wormhole moon gas. You see all these wormhole puppies screaming about us stealing their moon gas. We're coming for all of it. Hard Knocks round 2, maybe? Who knows? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I know what the fuck's going on. No, I barely log in at the moment. I log in to drop marshals, FC caps, and then sometimes shit on puppies with Serbs. Like, I'm out of the loop, and I like being that way. I don't need to know things.
You're going to be running 15 miles a day in a couple of weeks anyways,
Yeah,
Mike.
most of my day is spent at the gym. So
Yeah, when I was gonna say, when do you ship out?
Soon. Let's just say that.
And it's hot where you're going. The humidity sucks.
Yeah, where are you taking basic?
Oklahoma.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Oklahoma. If you were coming to Fort Bragg, I would have come to say hi. You know, even when I was living in the state of Massachusetts, I never got the chance to smoke Mike Flood up. And getting the chance.
I don't smoke Mifune.
Mr. DMs me while I'm living up there. Hey, yo, we should sometime. And I'm like, yeah.
Hey,
if I ever get the
smoke Mifune. I never said I smoked. I said we should meet up sometime. I said I don't smoke. Never have.
Mike is a literal child.
I will
Stop
ruin...
encouraging children to utilize substances.
Yeah, that's like contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and like I don't even need a pretend Mifune restaurant law degree to tell you that.
Your children.
Restaurant law.
I mean, Mike here can't grow a beard. Mifune.
I've never. Hold up for a second.
You've got to have a soul to grow a beard.
That's
true.
He already has a better beard than Mifune here.
I was gonna say I could grow a decent beard. I just have to shave constantly. Like even
Mike
now,
Flood, have you thought about maybe like smashing your head into the fucking wall a couple of times before you go to basic so you don't look so pretty?
I mean,
like get some scars or something.
I'm just gonna say, when the drill sergeant comes onto your bus, you need to stand up and meet him face to face at the front.
And then
I'm
we
not
give him a
gonna get
hug.
any advice from you, Ghost.
Give him a hug,
Just
man.
saying, that's your trip will be great.
I already have enough goons trying to fuck with me right now between the gummy dicks and all that shit. So.
All right, no. What you got to do, Mike, is when you get to basic, you got to say, "Is that you, John Wayne, or is this me?"
I have brain cells.
That's so
Mifune.
old.
Unlike you, I haven't lost all of them.
Well, actually, let's talking about this brain cells. Which branch are you trying to get in?
Army.
Yeah, you don't have brain cells. They lie anywhere.
I mean, at least he's not a crayon eater, I guess.
You are.
It was either
in the
Army
meat
or the
shield
Navy.
branch.
It was
your
either
ASVAB,
Army or the
Mike?
Navy. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Was it-
I qualified for everything but nuclear for the Navy. I know this.
So not in the 90s.
Some bullshit. I don't know.
He was in the. He was low enough. He can be in the army. If you're too high, you can't.
That's the Marines, Sanchki.
Does it really work like that?
No.
Mm.
I mean, this is vaguely what happens when you start talking about, the U.S.
Oh, what happens?
Suddenly, like...
We win world wars.
You're a little outnumbered here, Dirk. Be careful.
Parents,
These next words coming out of your mouth, sir.
Well, I'm just looking at the Americans in the room and how many of them don't have beards, and yeah.
Well, I shaved mine
Where's your
off today.
beard?
It's not particularly
Mine's
impressive.
there. It's there.
Like,
I just shaved it.
I was about to shave this morning, but then I'm like, nah, it's guys' night.
It's guys'
I'll-
night, right?
you know what the best part about having a proper beard is? You don't
So
need
you
to
have
worry
no
about
hair on your
shaving.
What?
Well,
Can confirm.
I
It's
mean,
the itching that gets me. Like when mine gets out fully, Like it just itches like crazy, and it's got to go.
Yeah, but
gotta push through.
scratching is so satisfying.
You push through, and if you take care of it, after a little while, it just goes away.
And I eat like hella hot wings, and they just start stinking because I don't wash it out. You know, it just kind of sticks in there.
That's just not good. I was gonna say, yes, I'm going in to be a medic. I've said this many a time in many a place.
Medic, gotcha.
So when you come back, when you finish your tour and you come back to Eve, you're going to be you're going to be the next Logi anchor, right? Like you're going to be the next horrendous yelling at people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
You think I'm coming back? I'm joking. I'll come back at some point, but like at the same time,
no.
Why would I want a Logi anchor? There are better people at this who are better at Logi anchoring than I am.
Yeah.
No, what's going to happen
I'm
is
going
Mike
to do what I'm good at.
Mike is going to come back.
You're good at something, Mike?
Mike is gonna no.
Man.
Mike is gonna come back at like random points, like Boat does, and just goes, "Hey, how's it going? Surprise fleet, let's go." And then 2 jumps in. Mike is gonna be like, "All right, if you jump, you're dead."
I'm not that. See, the difference between me and Boat is I generally don't like roaming. If there's a strategic fleet when I come around, I'll come back and do things and then leave. Like at the same time, I've spent my entirety of high school playing this game. Barely had a social life because of this game. I'm gonna go have fucking fun. So
no, that's exactly why you go on roams. That is why you go on roams. I can't.
Mifune.
Mike, let's think about this for a minute. You've had a social life that most children in high school yearn to have.
What are you talking about?
With
This game's
some
a
of the
fucking
coolest
curve.
motherfuckers with the highest IQs in the fucking world on a daily basis.
But that to put it this way, when it came to IRL
Good,
social life, I
obviously.
had 0 of that until this past year because I actually started putting effort into my actual own social life and myself by going to the gym 24/7. So, and I found something else I love. I love playing Eve, but I also love going to the gym. So I'm gonna play when I want to play, but I'm not gonna force myself to log in like I used to.
How does going to the gym equate to building your social life?
Because all of the guys I go to the gym with are now my close friends who I hang out with almost nightly now.
Do you stare at women there?
They're still crazy, but that's always been the case.
Remember, Mike, wear a condom.
I know, I bought a pack tonight. Don't worry, I'm not stupid.
Wear a condom? What the No, fertility
on the bus to basic, wear the condom.
Fertility rates are way too low to be wearing condoms.
Just
Ange Key, I'm not that stupid, okay? As much
we are approaching the 30-minute over mark, so I think we can definitely continue guys' night in Theta. I'm sure plenty of people watching the stream are tired and everything.
So many special guests.
If they're tired, they'd log off.
This buzzkill.
Whoa! I'm not the buzzkill.
We were at 59. We're now at 70. So I mean, give the crowd.
I know. It's only like,
you know what? Fine.
The numbers have gone up.
Fine. We'll go for another 15-20 minutes. All right.
I'll take yours off.
I'll take mine off. You take yours off.
I'm pretty sure that's against Twitch terms.
Yes.
So
Dawn needs a show to come back to, guys.
You can show your tits on stream.
Male nipples. Right. Male nipples are appropriate.
Well, did you guys hear Germany?
Germany don't have a hot tub to go to.
So Germany just lifted a law and women can now go to the beach like topless in Germany.
The fact that was ever a law in the first place is dumb as fuck.
I mean, it's a law here in the U.S.
Actually, it's not. That's also another misconception. No, that is illegal. That's against civil rights. You can't make a law for a specific gender. If you want to walk down the road topless as a woman, you can. You cannot make a law to prevent that.
The law that they tend to pull it under is public indecency, which is just as a general.
Okay, but like, which
basically an
part do you have to
excuse
show...
for older white men who have a position of authority
to
be able to say, "Hey, no, this is publicly indecent because I decided it's publicly indecent," and has absolutely no reflection on actual social understanding of the thing that is being declared indecent.
So,
I'm just really confused.
Wait, hold on. But at that point, can I say that it is indecent for Mifune to have blue hair in public?
True.
I'm just really confused.
Yeah.
You could say that. You would have to make an argument for it.
People willingly go to the beaches in Germany?
There's
Hey,
a beach?
That's okay.
Beaches
Is it
in
landlocked?
Europe are fine, thanks.
What's the temperature like?
The last time I saw
depends-
anybody at a
it
beach
depends what day
in
you go to
Germany,
the
there
beach.
was like, dead bodies and
Was it
There's a lot of
D-Day?
iron crosses.
That was France.
That wasn't in Germany.
fucking France.
Yeah, but it was part of Germany because Germany's
was-
landlocked. There is
Thanks,
no
whale
beach.
sex.
So even though this is guys' night, Mike, we can't have you mansplaining.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Oh, that's how we get Don back in a
respectful.
heartbeat.
It is Father's Day coming up, so a big shout out to anybody that's a daddy out there, whether you know it or not.
What's up, martial law?
Wait, sorry. Can I just check?
Yeah.
Somebody just said that Germany's landlocked,
Isn't it?
right?
No, it's not.
So somebody said that Germany is landlocked. That is
Whale sex
absolutely
did.
not true.
Whale sex, you dumbass.
What? No one's going in cold water, okay? That's not real water, as far as I'm
Dude,
concerned.
That's not real water.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck.
It's
It's called bracing.
Clearly, your parents weren't having whale sex; they were having inbred sex.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
So not
Speaking of
only
Germany-
is you only get 3/5 count for the vote.
But yeah, no. In all seriousness, like when it's a hot
It's
day,
also keeping
a
the
cool
gene
sea
pool
is
really
refreshing.
Isn't Eve Berlin coming up? Don't everybody have a chance to go to Germany?
Whoa.
Except
No,
mittens,
whoa.
because fuck the airlines.
Right. So, Goon Berlin is coming up.
Goon Berlin, okay.
It's good.
When is that?
I'm not even talking about it because it has already spiraled way out of control.
What do you mean?
I mean that like it started out as half a dozen people getting together for drinks over a weekend and is now like
Are beaches going to be involved?
85 fucking goons invading.
Who's organizing
Berlin for the
that?
weekend.
So, wait,
Nobody's organizing
Don't say
shit.
invading Berlin. It brings back bad memories.
Nobody is organizing shit. It is a traditional goon meet whereby, you turn up, you have some drinks with people you like, and then you go your separate ways again if that's the way you want to go, or you just keep hitting us until you fall. It is not, by any means of any stretch of any imagination, an organized Eve meet of any description. That's not, no.
So I will say, in a better light, there is going probably, I think in mid-July they're going to be doing another Boston Eve meetup, which has for the past couple months just been a bunch of goons and dock workers. So if you're from other groups, you're more than welcome to come. There's a couple wormholers who should be coming to the next one. I sadly won't be able to make it this time. Last time we had.
Why is that, Mike?
Oh, I don't know. You fucking know, Ghoster. Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna be doing
Okay.
1,000 push-ups a day, bud.
Cool. I'll be jacked. It'll be fun, you know.
Oh my god.
I'm being sarcastic, but at the same time,
Digging mass graves.
What's your PT scores right now?
Just on
I
the topic
score high
of-
enough on everything to do fucking fine. So
Oh.
Just on the topic of Berlin, if you are a goon and interested, there are forum posts and there are Discord things that you can find very easily on the forums. Read the fucking forums if you're interested in coming to Berlin. We won't say no, but just be aware
There's
of
an
what you're
Eve
walking
meetup
into.
Discord too, right?
There's many.
There's
Is it on there?
I think there's one that's
I
like
got
hyper.
some black grapes.
so in fact
Black grapes.
So
you hear that racist shit, whale sex?
this is a bit of a plug, but here in North Carolina on our meetup Discord, there was a particular person
Looking for sister-in-law?
no there is a particular person opening a brand new bar in Durham, North Carolina.
Why do you always steal
Hoping to
British
get
places'
drunk enough
names?
to hook up with his sister. Gotcha.
No.
What is wrong with you all?
No, that's Alabama.
Wait, does Mifune
So-
have a sister?
No, I do not. I have a brother.
Is he
But
hot?
no, I'm not.
Why isn't he on guys' night?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
But but anyway,
is your brother hotter than you?
What? No.
Like, send a picture of him to Ragnar and let him decide.
Yeah, is he a twink?
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say.
Anyway.
Oh, if he's a
Mifune, would you fuck your brother?
No.
No, it's not incest. It's
No.
There's no babies involved. It's okay to fuck your brother if it's a homosexual thing.
No. No.
Ragnar, can you?
Anyway, so there's a guy opening a bar in Durham, North Carolina, and it is targeted as an esports bar. And they're very popular in they're very popular in California.
In Nerdville, California.
California, when you're paying $4,000 a month for rent.
In California, they're very popular. They're bars that basically hold weekly gaming tournaments, and that could be anywhere from a Smash Brothers tournament to a League tournament. Like they seem to be pretty popular in California. And so a fellow EVE player is opening a bar. It's called Bad Machines. He says they're planning on opening up at the end of July, so this is a little bit of a plug. So if you live in North Carolina, definitely join the North Carolina Meetup Discord, and definitely look out for Bad Machines Bar in Durham over the next couple of months.
Are you an investor,
Mifune?
No. Although
all money goes to weed and bad haircuts.
However, he did ask me to be a bar manager for him to help hire employees and pick out which liquor they'd be selling.
Do you have to wear an apron?
No, because I didn't accept. I didn't.
Hold up. They dress up in maid outfits. That's like the whole gimmick of the bar. Is
I didn't accept the offer, unfortunately, because I'm finishing school at the end of July, and I'll be moving on out of the restaurant industry after that. So,
did you know that they feature delicious Middle Eastern kebab food, Carolina brewed craft beer, and epic rival matches between the most renowned pros across the hottest esports titles worldwide?
I didn't know that.
Will there
do now?
Will there be axe
What?
I was gonna say, is there gonna be axe throwing? That's like the key there. Drunk people and fucking sharp objects.
I have no clue, but axe throwing is a very popular thing around here. I've gone axe throwing a couple times. It's fun.
Were you any good?
I was alright. I did better than my brother and my mother, but me and my father kind of had it out for each other there.
Wait, you have a mom?
You beat your brother and your mother.
Is your mom hot? Mifune, is your mom hot?
Mifune, yes. Your mom on the stream.
No, I'd rather not.
PSA.
Is she upstairs in her room?
No. As far as I know, she is asleep.
Mom!
Wake her up real quick.
Yeah. Wake her up.
It's only 9:41.
No, she always goes to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock.
This is a total lie, Mifune. I've never heard someone lie as hard as you are.
Come on, Mifune, we can tell by your look.
No, she's not coming on.
I got an idea. Let's have Mifune's mom and Mike's mom compete. Who's the prettiest?
Michael, get your mom.
You want
That's not a bad idea.
It's a mom.
Yeah, that's.
Mike,
like
get your mom.
Does somebody have anything to worry about? Are you guys calling your moms ugly right now? Like, what the fuck? Go get your mom.
My mom's
Both of you,
at work.
go. Do
Your
it.
mom's at work?
Yes, my mom's a bartender.
Great.
Oh, your mom's at work and Mifune's mom's asleep. Okay.
You know, it's funny. Mike, ask your. So, Mike, I want you to do me a favor. All right? Tell your mom to make a tequila sunrise, but with UV vodka, and only put a 1/4 ounce of cherry juice rather than a 1/2 ounce.
So do I gotta wear sunscreen when I drink this vodka or something?
No, are you telling me you've never had a tequila sunrise in your life? Like, jeez.
No, because Jack and Coke.
Yeah, I mean,
God, you really are 18. Jesus fuck.
Guys, first of all, don't drink.
Right. So tequila should only ever be consumed with salt and lime.
Yeah,
I'm just going to put this out there. Nobody's going to be able to get their mom on stream to be hotter than Greg's mom.
Oh my God, Ghoster!
You got a picture of Greg's mom?
Man.
Can we get that on stream?
Did you post a picture of his
Bad man.
All right. I think we are.
Hold on. Mifune, hold up. I gotta pick. I found someone who looks like Mifune. It's a character from a TV show.
Oh
I can find a
God.
picture of him. It's one of the characters.
What TV show? What TV show? At least tell me what TV show first.
Total Drama. It's a show I grew up on. Total Drama Island.
Oh my
Put
God!
this on screen.
Which
Put this
total?
on screen, Mifune.
Which
I'm trying to
Total
find
Drama
it.
character?
I'm trying to think of his name. I can't. I looked at you tonight. I'm like, oh my God.
Is it
that's
Owen?
Mifune.
Is it Duncan? Is it?
I don't remember fucking names, dude. I'm bad with names.
Dude, I've watched Total Drama Island way too many times to know every character's name.
You guys just need to it's really.
I'm missing something. What's this Drama Island?
It,
Drama
it's a
Island?
total.
It was Cartoon Network.
It
Cartoon
was-
Network was the shit I grew up on.
So hold on,
And
fourth time. You know Survivor?
it
What's
was a
that?
parody of Survivor.
Anybody here know Survivor?
Casey didn't have.
Yeah, the
television
reality
growing up.
show.
Yeah. Total Drama Island was like Survivor, but it was animated and it was a kid's show.
It
And
was
on
a
Cartoon
parody. It was
Network.
a parody of Survivor.
Yeah.
That's
So-
all it was meant to be. It was
so-
meant to be Survivor for kids with comedy.
So it was
I
like
got it.
Captain Planet. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
why
so-
not?
so
Captain
here's
Planet.
Why
legitimate-
not?
Wait, hold up. Question. Ghoster, where the fuck can I get one of those Fat Bee jersey things?
Sector
on
6
the
apparel.
on the INN store from Sector 6. If you scroll down on the
Sector
stream,
6 apparel below the stream.
if you look at the link below
Everyone
the
should
stream-
scroll down.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I might have to. You know what the problem? They need to make wife beaters with the fucking Fat Bee logo on it.
Wait,
I will
what
wear
are
that
beaters?
to the gym.
With like
I
a
will wear that to the
pre-installed, like,
gym.
coffee stain.
They do make workout apparel.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I don't see any wife
It
beaters.
feels great too.
I mean, Mike, we all know that you're
I
really
s-
interested in the
see
yoga
one,
pants.
two,
Well, they have
three,
yoga
4, 5.
pants.
I see 6 wife beaters.
Where do you see the wife beaters?
They're on
Oh,
the
he's-
stream.
Yeah, he's counting our faces.
Yeah, no.
I don't have
I
a
think
wife, bitch.
I
Alright.
think Mike
Yeah.
would really suit the yoga pants.
I do have the ass for it. So.
Show.
Hey, that's why I gotta hit squats, deadlifts. You know, gotta get the dumpy.
Oh,
Just squat.
and there's some wonderful compression sleeves from Mifune.
Yep. Greg, how's the T cart doing?
It's doing good, man. It hasn't really it hasn't moved, so
Hasn't
that's a
served
good
any
thing.
tea, has it?
Nah, it's gonna sit there like forever. I imagine. We should probably wind things up, Fune.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
69 people. Yeah, I think
Can
it's
I-
time.
Can I be Dawn? So it's time for final thoughts. Marcus, do you have any final thoughts?
I was gonna just say to Mike that if you don't find any clothing that works, you can always get one of these.
I don't plan on my tattoos are going to be completely meaningful and probably just Star Wars bullshit.
So the funny thing
Wait,
is that I'm
this is
about.
meaningful?
What? Wait a
You
second.
mean meaningless?
Did you say my tattoos are going to be all meaningful and just Star Wars bullshit? Did you
It's
say that?
dude. I plan on doing a Star Wars sleeve. I honestly
won't
want.
do the
No,
fucking
Mike.
Oh no,
Mike.
I plan on getting a beat. Don't worry. It's just
Mike,
I plan on
remind
doing the
me-
Star Wars sleeve first.
Mike,
Doesn't
remind
sound
me to send you a photo I have on my phone's camera roll. I have like a Darth Maul full sleeve that I thought about getting, but it was too expensive. But I'll send it to you. It's like it's a whole thing of Darth Maul's face, and it's like his body cut in half. Like it's really fucking nice.
Sanshki, final thoughts?
Oh God, you put me on the spot. Oh my God. Yeah. So this ping that just went out, that's pretty interesting because, like, you know, I was just talking about. It's like, I mean, we need to get a fucking war going, get the player count up. You know, if I didn't know any better, I think probably like, you know, Mittens probably got with CCP is like, so I know how to increase, you know, your revenue by 20%. So you want to pay me to start a war or something? That'd be pretty interesting. That'd be a twist, right? It's unfortunate I did not get elected to CSM. I didn't apply, nor did I want to be. With a confusing voting system, I feel like I should have, because I feel like the possibility is still there, because I still have no fucking clue how the thing works. I mean, Dirk tried to explain it. I didn't get it. Mifune tried to explain it. It just made it worse. So, you know.
I mean,
Mifune
Mifune
was the most
explaining things
helpful in
will
Theta Squad
always
this
make it worse.
Wait,
and that is my closing statement.
Casey, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. If anyone's looking for a cool cat, her name's Smokey.
Also, buy Casey's Shreds. If you need a revelation, Casey Downs is your man.
5 of them are already spoken for. There's 5 left.
No,
Just
I
wait
got
for
one.
Dave to feed another dread.
Four left. There's
Oh
four
my
left.
God, Michael.
Well, subtract Marcus's too, because Marcus got one too. He's
God,
already paid.
There's 3 left.
Zansky's Paladins is about to go in business. If you want Paladins, hit me up.
Okay.
Mifune's
Dirk,
Trig BP shop is about to start up too.
Final thoughts, Dirky boy.
Well, it's still far too warm, like it was when I came on this stream and didn't know what I was getting myself into with Guys Night. It's like 295 Kelvin for those Americans who want that real unit kind of measurement.
Attaboy.
But you know, I'll congratulate the new CSM for their election. We got like half of our ballot, which is a great showing, and yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I'm still gonna struggle to like sleep in this temperature, so fuck knows what I'm gonna do for the rest of my night.
Rest in peace.
Greg Lays.
No, I'd like to also congratulate the our new CSM fucking candidacy peoples that are on the CSM now. And I want to give a special shout out to Mifune for putting himself out there and for running and for like being a fucking hero, beating Dave Archer. Good for you, man. And next year,
Wait. When did I beat Dave? What?
Not Dave Archer. You know what I mean? Redline. That's what I meant.
Wait,
it's the same fucking
Greg,
guy
Greg,
anyway.
That's the same person. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah,
Dave and
you know what I
Redline are the same
mean?
person.
Fuck.
Just an alt.
I just let a secret out that I shouldn't let out.
Whoa. How did Frat only get one person?
They don't believe
it's
voted.
Frat.
Well, it's really easy, and it's
When your
one
accounts
word.
get I was gonna say when your
with
accounts
all
get
those
banned
bots
every other week.
subscribed, you think they would have got
Frat-
more than one person?
We also
Frat didn't
stole
put up more than one candidate.
Well, last I heard,
that's surprising.
CCP didn't translate the CSM ballot into Chinese very well, so
Like-
the bots couldn't handle it.
Frat put up their guy, and their guy got elected in the first round, nice and simple, and they were happy with that. You know, their ballot went to like PL and Horde guys after that. They didn't like do multiple people within their own thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. 2,275 people from China when they're not supposed to be on our servers. It's weird.
Mifune, final thoughts?
Well, it was a good run while we were at it. Watch out for Mifune for CSM 18. I am in the process of getting shirts made that says I beat Redline and that's enough.
Oh my god.
Will these be for sale?
Is this in-game apparel?
No,
how
this
many
is
texts
going
does
to
it
be
cost?
this is going to be free T-shirts that are going to be handed out to people who want it and that want to wear it
Free?
in Vegas.
Oh,
yes.
wait. Do we have to cover shipping in that?
Hold up, Mifune. Where
No,
are
he
you
said
getting
at
the
Vegas,
money for
whale
this?
sex.
You're broke.
Oh.
You're a broke college student, Mifune. Where are you getting the money for this?
Dumpster behind
Restaurant,
Wendy's.
He has
librarian, fucking
series,
lawyer
okay? And a lung.
You know
Mifune's got a
the
sugar mommy. That's the truth.
no,
Michelle.
the truth.
You give
You
him
want the
respect.
truth. You want the truth on one of
You
those
can't handle the
college.
truth. Did I do good? Was that good lawyer
Yes,
speak?
that
It was
was
good.
no. In truth, the
Objection?
funding, the objection hearsay. no. In truth, the money's coming out of pocket. So, that'll be fun. Watch out for those T-shirts. They're gonna be handed it to goons, to wear at Vegas for anyone who wants it. I have this really nice design of the Redline X13 logo that he has on the
Objection hearsay?
cesspool.
Hey, Mifune.
I have a really
Gee.
nice logo of his that I put two swords to make a red X. It's a really nice design. I made it in about 15 minutes after the election results.
Jesus, how
Mifune.
high were you?
Mifune, do you need a real good lost mill from Redline to go with your t-shirt?
Possibly. I'm thinking about stuff for the back of the t-shirt, and that might be nice.
Because I have a basilisk that he forgot to put rigs on in there in this cargo hold.
Michelle, final thoughts. Well, what are you doing down there? That looked interesting.
Did you get the ribs taken out?
I didn't pull a Marilyn Manson. Okay. My final thoughts for tonight is one. Don't run for the CSM. It's not worth it. Okay, unless I really. Two, good job by the Imperium candidates. Good job by the non-Imperium candidates who are non-block candidates like RC Elkin. I'll throw. It was RC Elkin. Was it
No,
Mark it
no.
on there.
Hold on, Mike. I'm sorry. I have to rebuttal this just as a CSM candidate. I have to rebuttal this. Please run for the CSM, okay? Because number one, who else is gonna fucking do it? Who else is gonna fucking do it? And for two, if the game is in a shit state, right? Like, you need to step up and volunteer. It's the same thing in real life. If your community is in a shithole, there's got to be people that steps up and does the hard work.
Yes.
So run for the CSM.
That's why we have competent candidates we put on the ballot as the Imperium. And
So
as the
Ragnar,
Imperium-
you've been pretty quiet. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yes, Mad Cow needs ISK.
He does too.
ISK for Mad
need
Cow's
a lot.
Wyvern.
He needs ISK because John aborted all of his supers.
Oh. Whale sex, final thoughts?
I like turtles. Not just whales.
Portals. Yo, anyone?
Where you go, sir?
Hey, does anyone
Take us
know where
out,
you
buddy. What? What's going on, Mike?
Does anyone know where you can
You can
Cut
legal
out
what?
Michael.
where you can legally own a capybara?
You Google it like a
No one
normal
watches
human
this
being. Doctor
Yeah, I don't know.
Google
Let
knows
me Google
everything.
that for you, Michael.
What the fuck do you want a capybara for?
Don't ask why I want it. I just want a capybara.
Oh, you're not gonna touch it, are you?
No.
Arizona, Arkansas, Texas, Florida, Indiana, Nevada, Washington, North Carolina, and Tennessee.
They're all cousin fucking
I'm going
states,
to
aren't they?
Tennessee.
Well, some of those might be specifically for the use of their hide. It's kind of weird for some of those states. So, like, you can farm them as long as
Hide.
yeah.
I once bought a nice capybara hat from some Amish people that I grew up with.
See,
It's a long story.
Are you
never wa-
Amish, Stansky?
What?
You kind of look like you're Amish. Not gonna lie, but you kind of look like
Yeah, you look a little inbred, is what he's saying.
Thanks.
Chupacabra.
He's still on his Rumspringer.
I was saying you kind of look like you kind of like came out of the Amish. You look like one of the.
Yeah, a good chunk of my family were Mennonites. Yeah,
Makes sense. Checks out.
German Mennonites.
Ghoster, what do you got for us for
Yeah, so I
final
just,
thoughts, bud?
congratulations to the CSMs. Eat shit. Death to all the puppies. We fucking won again.
God, I'm sick of
Michael,
winning.
if I don't see you again beforehand, congratulations. You'll survive basic. You're in good shape, and you're a pretty smart kid. 68 whiskey is pretty commendable. Hopefully, I can call you Doc in the near future.
It's not a real
know.
doctor.
Okay, but what's up with
All I
the
got.
blazer?
Oh, so
I just got back from the gym, guys.
No, so whenever I go on the stream, I throw on this blazer. I feel like I, if I'm representing our FC team correctly, I should throw on a blazer. I should look the part,
If you're gonna do it well.
Do what
Exactly.
fucking Costa Check's making you guys do now? If you represent the FC team, you gotta wear a blazer on stream?
No,
Costa Check, what fuck?
Costa
What the
Check
fuck?
No, Costa Check would have us wearing maid outfits if he had it.
Ooh.
Ooh, like French maid?
Goodness.
He was watching earlier. I mean,
Dude, I've been yelled at by Costa Check so many times in the past week. I think I said
yeah.
it.
Wait, we never got to talk about that. Sanshki.
No, we
Oh, yeah,
definitely
Sanshki.
No, we're-
talk about that,
Time
guys.
We don't
out.
need to talk. We don't need to talk about that.
I gave you the brief fucking tease.
This could be discussions for later and stuff that's not on public record. But anyway, that is Theta Thursday for you all. I hope
Remember,
you guys-
this ain't a show if it wasn't for you. I'm looking right at you, average Theta Thursday viewer. You make this show possible every week. Don't forget to click the links and shit below. You can get your fucking Sector 6 apparel gear. You can get fucking a whole bunch of other stuff too. I don't know what the hell's advertised down there, but click on
fast, eat ass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All right,
I hope
thanks everybody.
y'all have a wonderful night. Good night.
Go
Goodbye.
watch Rampage Inc. Those guys are on.
Go
They're
watch
cool dudes.
Rampage. They're on for a little bit more.
Or porn, whichever you prefer.
Night, everybody.